Hello everyone, I would like to present RepoTrade, a software that was developed for the Radar hackathon and thus is built on top of Solana. I would like to start with a brief overview of what happened in the beginning of this year with the meme coin craze. Essentially, in the first quarter of this year, we had a significant growth in meme coin trading with up to $16 billion in all-time high value. Why is this interesting for us? Because people apparently like to trade on meme coins, pictures of dogs, cats and politicians. I personally think meme coins and the meme coin craze showed us that there's a need for using tokens to establish a community of fans. I would encourage everyone to trade repos instead of memes. What's a repo? A repo is a software repository, initially the ones that are hosted on github.com. How easy it is? Well, there's just 4 steps. First thing to do is you register your open source repository. Then there is an auction. As I said, it's going to be 2 weeks long, and after the 2 weeks period, swapping starts, and that's everything you need to do. Benefits for the user or the holders of those tokens. First of all, there's an incentive for people to go around and educate others about cool new open source software that's helpful. Secondly, with a token behind an open source project, we can capture attention. Here something is going on, this token volume is exploding, let's just look into the source code of the underlying repository. Thirdly, there's some sort of a stake in the project's success, a feeling of ownership and being part of a community. Obviously, there's also benefits for the developer. Firstly, there's a sustainable income stream. Why is that? Every trade, every pledging of USDC results in fees. These fees are also distributed to the owner of the repository. Secondly, there's recognition for the developer, because once the token is traded heavily and volume picks up, people are going to be curious about the open source software itself as well as the author behind it. Thirdly, we hope to enhance community engagement and collaboration. How to do that? Quite easy. Once you find a bug, you report it to GitHub, earn tokens. You fix a bug, you earn more tokens. As for the business model behind RepoTrade, it's quite simple. As I said, there's a fee associated with the auction, and there's a fee whenever someone swaps token in or swaps token out. These fees are shared with the owner of the repository to provide them with an income stream. Our go-to-market strategy is separated into 3 stages. In the first stage, we have the implementation, launch on DevNet, and then obviously the launch on mainnet. Initially, we are going to have a restriction when it comes to creating these repositories, in particular when it comes to creating auctions. Why? Quite simple. We need to have a lot of eyes on these auctions so that there are a lot of participants and pledges to these auctions. Otherwise, the auctions themselves lose their purpose. In the second stage, as soon as growth allows us to do that, we open up repo creation and anyone can then go into auction and swap tokens. I'm Fabian Schuh. I'm in the blockchain space for over a decade. Used to work heavily on decentralized autonomous organizations. Thank you for listening. I'm open to questions. Feel free to join our Telegram or drop me a mail. Thank you.